Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of Pissed Rhino, Modern RC Everything. So, this little show is going to be about this guy. This is a Team Associated Reflex 14B. Brushless powered, ready to run. This one includes a battery and charger. 31-time Associated champion, world champion. Team Associated's been in the race game forever. As most of you guys know, my first real RC was the Team Associated RC10, and I raced that for many years. I had a couple of them, but I was 13. I started racing and enjoyed the hell out of it. So, if you go around the box, you can see it's the Gamma. The Gamma is this body style and color. There's like a few different colors you can get. 14 scale, RTR, 4-wheel drive, electric, obviously off-road. It's got a 2.4 gigahertz controller, and it's pre-painted. Some of the specs. When you look at this, when I look at this, I see one thing, and that is the Team Losi 8. I raced those back in 2009-10, and this design is just a scaled down version of the Team Losi 8. Alright, so that's the box cover. Let's get rid of that. Let's get right into this. So, see the cars in there. We got a remote sticking up on the other side here. The packaging design is pretty cool if your tire doesn't stick. But there's no zip ties holding it together, none of that. It's just held in with this box. So there's the Gamma. Alright, so let's put that to the side. Let's see what else is in here. First, I come to a bag of parts. We've got a spur gear. We've got some linkage ends, body mounts, I don't know, some other stuff in there. That's that one. Let's see here. We got a controller. I'm not going to be using this controller, so I really shouldn't open it, but I've got, I don't know what I did with all the controllers. I got a pile of controllers in here somewhere. Team Associated XP 120. Steering feels pretty good on it. It's made for a bigger hand. So if you got a small hand, you're definitely going to want a different radio. It's got the little wheel inspired steering wheel. So that's that. It's got its instructions, and it's got a binding plug in here for if you need it. Alright, let's see. We got a reedy charger. If I can open it. I'm not going to use this either, but you got your cord, you got your instructions. You see, I haven't looked at any of this stuff, so you and I are seeing it for the first time. Little charger. I mean, it's not bad. It's got, you know, up to 3S. It's better than those little USB plug chargers for sure. I mean, if you had to, you could use this to charge all your batteries. It's not something I'm going to do. I'll use my big boy over there. But it is nice that you can get a ready to run, a true ready to run. Although they didn't include any AA batteries for the controller. We got everything else. I did this wrong. There we go. So that's that. Next up, we have this little reedy box, which is our battery. Now this battery is a 1600 milliamp reedy wolf pack with a Dean's connector. I'm going to swap all these connectors to XT60. So I'm not a fan of Dean's. I used them back in the day, but just not my cup of tea. Alright, so last we have this. We've got some servo horns. We got the little 4 wrench. We got our instructions. So that's that. So that, put that back in here. Alright, so the controller's in there. Goes in there. Alright. So, and that's where the other controllers are. I forgot, I put them all in their boxes. So I've got all the boxes for the trucks I've purchased, which I think right now all I have, I know I gave some of it away, but I've got a controller and all that for the Red Cat and now for the Reflex, and I got both their boxes here. The Rift TRX4M and the SCX6, none of those were purchased OEM style, so I don't have any boxes or anything for them. So alright, let's get to looking at this guy. So if we look at it from the outside, lower A-arm, it's got metal links, and looks like generic steering links or axles. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of just thinking to myself about this. So same in the rear. Got a nice. This is a nice heavy duty wing. Look at the bottom. It is plastic. This is a very solid piece of plastic. But if you break the chassis, it's only like 15 bucks. You can buy them online for 15 bucks. Brand new. So, not too shabby for that. Because I always like my cars to be clean, and if I, you know, hit a wall or hit something I'm not supposed to hit, knowing that I can replace the chassis for $15 really makes it better for me. Alright. Pull off the body. Pretty sturdy. Team Associated, Makita, and Kicker as sponsors. Nice little body. You can see the nose of the body just stays on. If you get a different body, you'll have to change that out. But let's look at the inside. So we get the steering link here. This is a mini servo, not a micro. So the RS100 won't just bolt in. You'll have to have an adapter, and I'll talk about that here in a little while. It's got Reedy SC300BL ESC. I think it's just double-sided tape there. You got a basic brushless motor. It says Reedy on it under here, but you can't even see it. On-off button. Or switch, I should say, not a button. It's got an aluminum steering link there. It's got pretty good steering angle, but I think I can make it better. Then you got the spot for the battery. You actually got some room there to add batteries. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. Wasn't paying attention. I got some batteries somewhere. I'll find them here in a minute. So that's it. That is the Reflex 14B. Trying to think if there's anything else. Shocks are plastic. I don't think they're oil filled. They're squeaky. It's got front, middle, and rear diffs. Plastic shock towers. It's all plastic except for the aluminum steering link. Everything else is plastic. So next up is going to be, what are we going to do to it? What are we going to change to make it better? Well, first off, the one I wanted couldn't be purchased at the time. It was the 14B Ongaro body. So what I went and did was I went and bought the body. So First thing, we'll be changing the body over to this. I'm tired of green. I got too much green. Gonna go with some yellow and orange and blues. So we got the body. That body's ran with a white wing. So I got a white wing. Pull over the box of goodies. I have, well, let me start with this. I have a second Reedy Wolfpack battery. So we'll be using that. I got two of those, then I got a bunch of others. I'm not sure where I put them, but I'll find them at some point. Probably in my LiPo bags. This car has some bearings, but I'm doing a whole fast eddy bearings. I've been told the steering has bushings in it, so we want to get rid of any bushings that might be in the vehicle. Extreme Racing, I don't know if you've heard of them. I hadn't at the time, but they make some stuff for this car that we're going to show you next. So, next up, Extreme Racing carbon fiber battery holder. So we get rid of this plastic and replace it with carbon fiber. That's pretty cool. This is the rear shock tower. So carbon fiber rear shock tower. Go in place of that. I feel a lot more comfortable with carbon fiber over. And this is some thick, this is 3mm thick carbon fiber. So this one is the front shock tower. Gotta replace this one. This little guy, this replaces the blue steering linkage. Why would I do that? Well, this piece is really just for looks. I mean, it's lighter than aluminum, but still it's not really enough to worry about. This is the front body mount holder and cage for the steering. So this will be going on there. Extreme Racing. And I think that's it for carbon fiber. So let's get into the factory team parts. First, I got some E-clips for the shocks. That's not a factory team part, but I got those because of what's coming up next. So I get the blue aluminum wheel hexes. This is factory team parts. What factory team parts are upgrades that obviously their factory team cars have. And as far as I know, you can't buy a factory team car. So next best thing is just making it yourself. So factory team titanium turnbuckle set. So this will replace all of those with titanium. Look really cool. Factory team springs. 3 different sets. These are for the rear. Hopefully get that suspension dialed in. These are for the front. You can see that's factory team as well. Then factory team shock bodies. These are for the front. These are for the rear. I went online and I was going to buy some aftermarket shocks, but Most of them are just junk, and I didn't want to have to deal with that this time. So next up are the collars and the caps. These are aluminum, so this helps you do the entire shocks. This is not a team part, but I got new O-rings for the shocks if I hurt something when I'm building it. See, it's always good to think ahead. And oh, that's right. So this is factory team anti-roll bars. So you can got the roll bars here, the mounts, and then the ends you can change the size. So, all right, that's all the factory team parts. So we've got knee body, bearings, extreme racing carbon fiber, and Team Associated team parts. That's what we got so far. Next up is a company called Exotek. So Exotek actually makes the steering cranks. They actually come with the bearing, or so I might not have to use bearings, but we'll see. Then we've got the steering hubs. I know it's hard to get a good look in the package, but you know, when I'm actually building this thing, I'll have more videos for you. These are the C hubs. And then last in my parts bucket are the rear hubs. And everything has Exotek written on it. It's kind of neat. Nice aluminum parts. So yeah, so we're pretty much, and this is, as far as I know, besides wheels and tires, this is everything available for the 14B. They make a clear body if you want to paint it. That's not what I'm going for, so I'm going to stick with the pre-painted body. But other than that, wheels and tires, which I haven't ordered yet, just because I don't know which way I want to go. So, I think that's all. I think once I get all the stuff installed, big thing is I'm going to take this to a skate park. I know it's more suited for racetracks, but which we probably will do that too. But we're probably gonna hit some skate parks with it. One of my, after I get all these builds that I have currently scheduled completed, then we're gonna do like a Creighton EXB or some kind of big stunt truck. So you can look forward to that. And that's because we have a skate park here that nobody uses, and we can just go out there and spend all day. But we got a good crawling spot, we got a good skate park spot, and then we've got to come up with what we want to do as far as racing these. In a town not too far from here, they've got a dirt oval that they're racing. But I don't know if I want to do dirt or not. I'd rather do indoor, but I got to find out if they're also doing a 14 scale class or how I can get involved in that. That's going to be the big pain, is just trying to figure out where we're going to run them. I got my son one too. I got him the Truggy version. Of course, he doesn't have all this crap like I do, but he should be. Should be good to go. So, oh yeah, there's one other thing. Alright, so that's all the goodies for that. Got a couple batteries. Alright. So this kind of ties in. I want to show you this stuff. And I'll be doing more on it too. But we've been talking about it. So I want to kind of look at it here. So I contacted, it's Oppai. I don't know how you say it. Oppai, something like that. I need to have him call me so I can figure out his name. So I know he does 3D stuff, 3D printing, and I don't. I'm just not a fan of doing it, but maybe someday I'll get one just for shits and giggles. But I asked him if he could make a servo mount to where I could put the NSDRC RS100 in that spot, in a mini servo spot. And he made one. He designed it. We took all the measurements so that the servo will be at the exact height that this one is. Basically, you screw this into the body and then you put your servo inside it and you're good to go. This is pretty sweet. He actually made blue ones for me because we know some of the parts on the car are blue and the factory team parts are blue. So I'll probably use a blue one on mine to put that servo in there. And I've got 2 green servos coming for Green with Envy, so I'll probably use the black ones out of it. But I think I ordered 2 black ones too. Yeah. So anyway, I'll probably take one out of the Green with Envy or one of the new ones that's coming for this build. But you can see his packaging is top notch. He's into anime. He makes anime slaps. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure some of you do. But he makes great 3D printed stuff. So those are that. That's really all for this guy. So you'll start seeing me doing build videos on this guy very soon. Be doing some different stuff. Since it's so similar to some of the buggies I've raced in the past, it's going to be fun doing those little tips and tricks that I learned back in the day racing, you know, the low C8s. So, all right, so I have more shipments from our anime guy. So this one is, I'm not sure which one's which, but it's a transmission base, but I'm going to get them all out of here. I think he sent me extras. I don't remember ordering all these. I know one of them's for his chassis. But let's see here. So this one is made for his chassis. You can see that there. So he gets all the parts to use. These are lowered and can use long links. Some of them. This one, I don't remember. Since I got these open, I can look at this. So this one, his instructions are great too, by the way. Look at that. This is the TRX4M high clearance transmission plate. So this, you can't use the extended links in the front on this one, but this is the high clearance model. So if you're running the stock front links like I am in my Ripper, this one will be on my Ripper. So does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So this goes on the Ripper, and this will lower the chassis, which will be a big help. Just dropped apart. This one TRX4M long stance high clearance plate. So this brings your transmission plate up and allows you to run rear links in the front. So you can take high trail links and put the rears in the rear and the rears in the front, and you've got a really long TRX4M. This one will be used on beast mode. So beast mode will be getting this one. I should probably write that down because I'll never remember. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm trying to find my marker. Oh, shit. Looks like all I got over here is a pin. Get that part off the ground. So this one is beast mode. There's that one. This one is the green with envy. So there's that and that, and then this one goes on the special chassis. And these are just extras of the standard and the extended. So I got an extra of each of those for future builds. But we're not done. So, you know, I've seen this guy making stuff and never really cared because I don't like 3D printed stuff. I really don't. So I never really looked into him or what he's doing or she's doing. I don't even know which is which, but he or she is making some great 3D printed parts. And there's his chassis. Full cage TRX4M chassis. Now I know you've seen it online for sale, and I'm here to tell you that you should buy one. It's more sturdy across the chassis than the Ripper, for sure. A little bit of twist, which is good. This is awesome. That's your battery tray. I think I have, let me see if I got one of those batteries out. Thought maybe I had one in the box here. Well, it's not in that box. Check my LiPo bag here. Yeah, here's one. So I haven't tried this. I don't know if this will work. So let's see. It's kind of a big. I don't think it's gonna work. Mine's too big. But let's see what else I got in my little bag here. There we go. It's a little long, but you can see if it wasn't so long, it would work just fine. Most everybody's using smaller batteries than me anyway. I just don't happen to have any that fit. So that'll be more batteries I get to buy. But you can see the design. This pops off, so you could really run out any battery you want. You just hold it in with a Velcro strap or something. And then this pops off. I don't want to do it. I'm always afraid with 3D printed stuff. I've had such poor quality in the past. Not from this guy. There. So that pops off, so you can really run any battery you want up here. Or you could run your ESC up here. It's probably, I'm guessing, I might be looking at this wrong. This might be where you're supposed to put your receiver box. So that would work too. That's probably what this was designed for, honestly. I personally thought battery, and I'm probably going to use it as my battery mount because I don't have that big blue thing. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I can. I mean, you could put your receiver and ESC up there if you were so inclined. Anyway, you can use that little spot for anything you want. There's so much room in here. There's going to be plenty of room for a battery and everything else. So sturdy, very sturdy. I'm surprised at how sturdy it is. But this is pretty wicked, right? I mean, if you look, let's see here. So if you take green with envy and you compare it, where's the mount? So it's a little lower, about the same size, I would say. But you can run extended links in the front and put your tires way out here. Not way out there, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's very cool. I like it a lot. He'll do it in any color he has. They're not too expensive. They're more than the Ripper, but it's not, you know, mass produced. So there's very few of them out in the world. I've seen the one he did for him and his wife, and this is the only other one I've seen. So if you want to be different, here's your chassis. Now, I can't comment on how durable it is. I can just tell you how it feels, and it feels very strong. It feels stronger than the original Ripper V1, which was also 3D printed. Having that front door thing on it, that's a pretty trick idea. This guy's brilliant. He's smart. Anyway, so that is Oppai Factory. And he does RC car parts, 3D printed car parts. If there's something special you want, he can probably do it. But, you know, he's going to charge you for it, which he should. But if you have a design that you want him to fully design and 3D print, I'm sure he'll do it. But like I said, you're going to pay, which is how it should be. So don't expect for him just to make you a bunch of free stuff and, you know. But anyway, so guys, if you're interested, you can contact him online, Oppai Factory. You can message him through Facebook, and you can check out, I think he has a website. I know he's on Etsy. He's on Etsy, so you can go through Etsy. Or like I said, you can go through Facebook. He's in my group. He's in the Modern RC Everything group. So go there, check him out, message him. And everybody, if you are not in the group, please join the group. I'm going to be doing a giveaway there too when we hit, 500 members or so. So tell your friends, any RC buddies, tell them this is the place to be so we can get a lot more interaction and get people to learn about the products and the cars and the trucks and the mods. So please go to Facebook, join our little group, Pissed Rhino, RC, Modern RC Everything. I know it's a stupid name, but it's something I came up with. Modding and crawling. And since you can't really crawl on a Facebook page, I just made it modding, because we can show all the mods in the world. And that's what I plan to do. One by one, I will show you every mod in the world. Ho 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 ho. Alright. I think this will be my last video before the New Year's, so I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Please be safe. I can't say anything more important than that right there. There's, we don't want any issues, especially during the holiday season. So you don't want to be in a car wreck. You don't want to be, found in a bathroom stall. Dark. That was a little too dark. Anyway, just be safe. Take care of yourself and your family. Have a great Happy New Year. Set your goals for the year. And take the year to hit those goals. Make sure you do. It'll make you feel a lot better about yourself, and it will make you a better person. So anyway, enough speech. Oh, so with the Happy New Year, I want to say thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's show, and look forward to what we have in store for you next year. So, oh, crap, why do I always forget this? We got a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway video here today too, so I will have another video today. But I'm doing a giveaway video. We hit 650 subscribers. And I'm going to do a parts giveaway where you choose what parts you want, and we'll go from there. So I'll be posting that up today, so look for that so you can get entered right away. You'll have 2 weeks to enter, so it won't be that big a deal to get entered. But now that's it. Finally, that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you next time on the Pissed Rhino Show. Peace.